Grand day, grand rising. Guys, I hope this finds you well. I hope you guys have been pushing just to be a little bit better than you were the week before, if not yesterday. Guys, I've been trying to push myself to be that much better for me, to be better for y'all, so y'all can be better for me. So that way we can help each other get to the top. And with that being said, and pushing myself getting a little bit better, I'm always on here talking about cleaning the body, cleaning the mind, cleaning the emotions, cleaning the spirit, to let that soul shine bright through, that good positive energy out in the world around that we live in. But I want to start getting into showing you guys how it looks, how I process it. Maybe this can help you add to it, or you can help me add to what I'm doing, because we all got to get this together, right? We're going to get it collectively. So I want to take a look at this article up here. Came out 2 days ago by Rhea Bogwood. I hope blessings, forgiveness if I'm not saying that name correctly. But this is titled The Morning Routine That Will Help You Live to 100, according to longevity experts. The actions you take after waking up are more important than you might think. Now, before we go through this, we already know the answer to any of this, regardless of living to 150, 1,000. If you're not doing anything that positively impacts the body, the mind, the emotions, the spirit, to let the soul shine bright through for you and for others, it's no good regardless. So we already got that. But we're going to see how do we manage through this world with doing what we need to do to positively impact ourselves and others, right? So this is broken up into 7 parts. So I'm going to break this up into 7 to kind of spend some more intimate time with it so it can make sense for y'all. I want to just go through this article and just add some little things to it. There is some good information into it, but with good information, you always got to dissect it, because there may be some bad things or some things that could be slightly off that you may not even catch or know. One thing first and foremost, guys, you hear me say grand day or grand rising because I start the day with a positive mindset. It is a grand day because it's going to be a good day. I'm going to be good in it. I have risen. I am up, so I'm out and going. And this word right here, morning, is not something I want to start my day with saying. I don't want to have a good morning. I want to have a good day, because you mourn loss. We didn't lose today. We have today. Just real little things like that, guys, you got to get, because it says the importance of starting your morning routine. Nah, it's the importance of starting your grand day or your rising for the day. Go ahead and pause for a quick reading. All right, so the first thing it says to do is hydrate right away. Now, based on the knowledge and information that I have in my day-to-day practices, this is something I agree with. We should hydrate right away, but I want to add something that we need to make sure we're hydrating the right way. Now, when I say hydrate the right way, what does that mean in simplest terms? So the best way to explain it is by first breaking down what it is you're reading. The word hydrate, the etymology of the word hydrate means water with chemical. So we want to think of hydrating our water with chemicals that are properly going to hydrate us. Because if you go to the hospital for dehydration, they're not going to give you a gallon of water and wait till you feel better. They're going to give you what's called a saline solution. That means it has electrolytes and things of that nature in it to hydrate the body. So what does this look like for me on a typical day-to-day when I wake up? I try to get a cup and a half to maybe 2 cups of water in the morning. If I have some fruit juice made, like some watermelon water, a little bit of lemon, some cinnamon, things of that nature, I try to drink that afterward. As the article says, it's activating the body, getting the metabolism going, and most importantly, detoxing. And I also want you to keep this in mind as we read through the rest of this, because it says it aids in digestion, it helps with metabolism, and eliminating toxins. Now, keep this standard and hold this moving forward, because I'm going to explain why I said some things are good and some things are kind of off, because you should start your day off with detoxing and eliminating the body. Hydrated, detox, eliminated. Now, it's because of this that, honestly, a lot of our problems that we have with the body and internally start right here because we're not properly hydrated. And most of us are actually probably walking around clinically or medically dehydrated. So if we can fix this, you'll be amazed about how many issues that you have going on can just simply ease or go off to the side. Now, last thing on this, you don't just hydrate with the liquids, you also hydrate with your foods. That's where your fruits come in. And pause for reading. As I said before, some information is good, some things I personally think is off. So based on my knowledge and information, something like eating a nutrient-dense breakfast is not something I do on a regular basis. I may eat a breakfast on the weekend or something like that, guys, but when I break a fast, I will break a fast majority of the time with some water and again with some fruit juice. As I said before, for me, when I start my day, not my morning, so we do have some differences in ideology clearly in that sense of it. I hydrate the body to get it up, going, activated, to cleanse, to eliminate, and to detox. I don't personally think this is the best time we should be eating dense meals just yet if we're getting the body going. Why do we need to put it to work for something else? I think this should probably be moved further down the list, because breakfast is the breaking of a fast. That is from the last time you ate, from the duration that you slept and woke up. So before I break my fast, I want to make sure I'm hydrated, I've cleansed, I've detoxed, and I've eliminated things I needed to get my day going, not my morning. Now, I personally won't say that break fast should be moved off, but it should move down. What I think should go number 2 actually is stretch your body. As I said before, I'm hydrating, I'm cleansing, I'm detoxing, I'm eliminating. So I go into the stretch your body thing next. This is where I continue the cleansing, the detoxing process by doing a lymphatic padding. We have lymph nodes all across our body, so I massage them and I tap them to try to get them activated and going. From there, I do a little bit of some full body stretching to try to make sure I get loosened up and started for the day. Now after this, I do a little bit of loose shaking, stretching off, and then I try to get a minute, minute and a half, maybe 2 minutes of just some quiet meditation to get my day going, not my morning, because there's nothing lost. I have the day to do what I need to get done and to make sure I make the best of it. So for me, guys, I keep number 1 as hydrating the body. I'm going to move 3 to number 2, which is stretch the body. And we're going to move eat a nutrient-dense breakfast down just a little bit further. Before we get to there, I just think personally for me, with the knowledge that I have, there are some things we should do before we eat. Now guys, as I said before, this article has some really good things in it and some things that I think are kind of off. And here's just another example of it where I think it's a little off. And that is placing activate your nervous system as well as your practice mindfulness after you consume a meal or you break your fast. For me, guys, I'm going to do both of these before I consume my food. Here's my personal reason behind it. Because here's the thing. If my nervous system is activated, there are 2 things that could be happening right now. One thing could be my sympathetic activated or my parasympathetic activated. Now, these are 2 scientific smart words just for your fight or flight or for your rest and digest. Both we've heard in school and we probably should be familiar with. Now, if I just consume food or I'm still in the digestive process and I'm in my fight or flight mode, guys, that's this. Or this is, or this is, or I'm in this state, guys. Your body is moving and pushing the attention, your energy, your focus to your muscles, not your digestive system. So this could be potentially problematic if you just consume food or you're still digesting. You actually want to be in your parasympathetic state or your rest and digest to consume your food. Now, I want you to think about what I just said now. If you have some digestive issues and you're noticing it's kind of popping up after you leave work, or it's popping up before you leave work, or you're having some issues relieving before you leave work or after you leave work, this might just need to be a simple change and adjustment that you should do before you consume food. Especially at work, guys. Most of us are in stressful jobs, or we're in jobs where we're doing a lot of different things at one time. We get a 30-minute lunch break, 45-minute lunch break, and we're trying to scarf down our food, guys. And guess what ends up happening? We're in our fight or flight mode. We are mentally here, and we're not here. So guys, it's because of the knowledge and information that I have that I rarely eat a meal at work. I mainly stick to something light, guys, like a snack. Could be some fruit, maybe some seeds, maybe a bag. I had an original bag of Chex Mix, guys. I'm going to tell the truth. I did have that today. But I am mainly going to eat light, guys. I am not trying to eat heavy while I'm at work. I'd rather get home where I'm rested and I'm at peace and then enjoy my food. All right, so look, guys, we've made it to the last 2 on this list. We got set the intention for the day, and then we got number 7, enjoy the morning coffee. Again, this is an article that has some really good things to it, but there are just some things that are completely off for me. This article provides a list of 7 On my day-to-day routine, guys, I would only technically have 6 because I'm going to eliminate the enjoy your morning coffee, because I am extremely thankful, guys, that I have the ability to rise in the day and get it going without having to need coffee. Now, if you're a coffee drinker, that's something you do. That's a decision you have to make for you. But just kind of be mindful that with coffee, it's only really blocking the signals that you're tired, and it's not actually giving you more energy. So just keep that in mind when you kind of think about it after the coffee wears off and what it could be potentially doing to you in terms of a need for it. Because if you're tired, guys, get some sleep. I have to be mindful. I have to have an understanding and an understanding that this list was geared towards a morning routine. I am a person that does not have a morning routine. I have a grand day and a grand rising routine. So with that being said, I'm just going to simply adjust this list for a grand day or a grand rising. Number 1 for me, I'm going to keep it the same, guys. I do think you should hydrate your body and then get your day going. I'm going to move number 2 to stretching the body. 3, I'm going to move it to activate the nervous system. 4, I'm going to move to practice mindfulness. 5, I'm going to move to set my intentions for the day. And then 6, I'm going to move it to eat a break fast. With that being said, due to my profession, this is one of the main reasons why I practice my day and rise routine the way I do. I still would do it in another profession, but specifically because of mine, I do it this way because, guys, I'm in a germ infested, stress infested, chaos infested, people everywhere, a lot going on. We have some good times, we have some fun. So I practice what's considered intermittent fasting. This is where mainly I delay my meal until after I've completed my work, made it home, entered into my rest and digest stage, and then I enjoy my meal, because at that point, I promise you, I swear up and down, I believe I've earned it. And it's because of this, I attribute, and I really do believe, I know that my grand day, grand rising routine has protected me, especially my profession, because, guys, we were hit extremely hard with COVID. And for me, I am so thankful and appreciative, guys, that I made it through a 3-4 year stretch. I did not contract COVID, nor did I show signs of COVID. I again attribute it to this. And guys, it is truly my heart's desire that the information I share to y'all is helpful, especially for those who may need it. So peace, love, blessings, like, comment, and share for more.